This young fellow we saw for the first time while making a movie short, we think tonight that he's going to make television history for you.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're taking a look at legendary singers' first and last recorded performances. For this list, we're focusing mainly, though not exclusively, on televised performances.
She just walked up there, literally just walked up there. We were like, okay, what's happening right now?
Queen with Freddie Mercury. This band's breakthrough was basically an accident. In need of a replacement act for David Bowie, the longtime UK music program Top of the Pops engaged the fledgling band. Their 1974 performance of the song 7 Seas of Rye made them an overnight sensation. Although the gifted frontman's life and career were tragically cut short by HIV/AIDS, Freddie Mercury's last public performance with Queen took place 6 years before his death. Mercury played his final show with the band at Knebworth Field in 1986. Performed at the height of their powers as musicians, it's an electric and heart-stopping farewell to the original lineup. Prince. The future star of Purple Rain was in his early 20s when he made his television debut in January 1980. Prince's first televised performance was on The Midnight Special, where he performed I Wanna Be Your Lover and Why You Wanna Treat Me So Bad. From the start, his androgynous voice and fashion and flamboyant stage presence were on full display. TV appearances were rare for the famously elusive multi-hyphenate artist. When he passed away in 2016, he had just completed an intimate tour which featured only him and his piano. Footage of his last concerts at Atlanta's Fox Theater quickly went viral. It was proof that even days before he passed, the magic was still there. Ozzy Osbourne. Weeks before his death at the age of 76, the Black Sabbath frontman played his last gig. Ozzy Osbourne, the so-called Prince of Darkness, was overwhelmed with gratitude as he sat on a black throne and delivered one last incredible show for thousands of lucky fans.
I just want to say to you on behalf of the guys in Black Sabbath and myself, that your support over the years has made it all possible for us to live a lifestyle we live. Thank you from the bottom of our heart. I love you, we love you.
The moment was enormous and profound. He and Black Sabbath ended the show with their first big hit, Paranoid. It's the same song they made their Top of the Pops debut with all the way back in 1970.
All day long I think of things, but nothing seems to satisfy.
Osbourne and the band are young rock gods in the making. His voice cuts through the shredding guitar with almost shocking clarity. It's a power he never lost. Selena. The Queen of Tejano music was a teenager when she shot to fame with her family band. An early performance at the 1989 Tejano Music Awards gives us just a taste of the greatness to come. In 1995, the 23-year-old Selena was gearing up for a crossover English album. She played her final show to a packed Houston Astrodome. The concert is legendary, immortalized on film and in the 1997 biopic about her life. From the disco-infused setlist to her iconic outfit to her immense talent, the performance is iconic. It's also incredibly poignant, filmed only a month before her murder. The Astrodome concert remains the perfect encapsulation of the talent we were robbed of. The Beatles. Their breakthrough in 1963 was helped along by several televised performances in the UK. One of these was the 1963 Royal Variety performance. Performing for an audience that included the royal family, this was the true big time. In 1969, the band hadn't done a proper concert in nearly 3 years. They performed an impromptu set on the Apple Corps building in 1969.
Get back to where you once belonged.
Recorded for posterity, the concert was thought to be a relaunch of their touring career. John Lennon left the group months later, and they disbanded for good. It turned out to be the original foursome's last live set. Amy Winehouse. Her jazz sound was already in place when the British audience first saw Amy Winehouse on Later with Jools Holland. Making her debut on the program in 2003, she performed 2 songs from her first album, Frank.
I'm okay. I always have to comfort you every day.
3 years later, she experienced major international success. But Winehouse's highly publicized struggles with substance use disorder overshadowed her talent. Footage from her last concert in Belgrade in 2011 shows her struggling to hold it together and facing a hostile crowd. For any fan, it's hard to watch. Despite the odds being stacked against her, her passion and distinctive phrasing are still present. Aretha Franklin.
I'm an evil gal. Don't you bother with me.
In one of her early TV appearances, the Queen of Soul rocked the studio of The Steve Allen Show. The 1964 episode was broadcast while she was still finding her footing in the music industry. Performing at the piano, she tore through a rendition of Evil Gal Blues.
I've got caviar for breakfast, champagne every night, and a midnight snack for every man that I get by.
It's not exactly the kind of song we would come to know her for, but she already has that fantastic voice and stage presence. She gave her final performance at the 2017 Elton John AIDS Foundation Gala. Her voice, though not quite as powerful, was still marked by that unmistakable tone.
For me, there is no one but you.
Elvis Presley. His appearances on The Ed Sullivan Show are frequently cited as the first taste the American public got of Elvis Presley, but he'd actually first demonstrated his hip-swinging, leg-shaking style for the American audience on Stage Show.
I said shake, rattle and roll. The way you want to do it right, just labor your doggone soul.
In early 1956, he performed 2 spirited renditions of songs by Big Joe Turner, complete with that hip-swinging and leg-shaking. Presley's youthful verve and nerve wouldn't last to the end of his career.
That's all right, anyway you do.
Years of hard living and non-stop performing had taken their toll by his last TV special in 1977, but even as you watch Elvis in concert, he's giving the performance of his life. He performs his hits like he knows it's the last time.
Are you still mine?
Michael Jackson.
I wasn't introducing you, Michael.
You weren't?
No.
Well, who else do you think makes the stage come to real life besides me and Ed Sullivan?
When the Jackson 5 made their television debut on the Hollywood Palace, it was 1969, and the youngest Jackson brother was only 11 years old. Michael's first performance for a national TV audience is a primer for his unparalleled talents. At the time of his death in 2009, Jackson was in rehearsals for a series of concerts at London's O2 Arena. The documentary, This Is It, gives us a glimpse of his ability to command a stage right up to the end. Taking us through the preparation for the concerts, the entire movie is a collection of some of Jackson's last moments on a stage. No audience is necessary.
You've been hit by, you've been struck by a smooth criminal.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Whitney Houston. The people lucky enough to be at True nightclub on February 9th, 2012 had no idea they were witnessing history.
Kelly just actually wanted to acknowledge that she was there. And I got a tap on the shoulder and said, she wants to come up. And I was like, okay.
It was Whitney Houston's last public performance. Given her mentorship of up-and-coming artists, it's fitting that her last song was a salute to her friend Kelly Price's recent Grammy nominations. Houston passed 2 days later. Fans immediately mourned the woman and her voice, with many flashing back to the first time America got to see her. Her 1983 debut on The Merv Griffin Show is magical. She's still young, but she tears through a classic song from The Wiz like a seasoned pro. Have you seen any of these performances before? Tell us in the comments.
Thank you. God bless you all.